My name is Ruchira Banerjee. I'm from Group 6 and today I'll be talking about the various use cases of blockchain, especially in the healthcare industry. So what exactly is blockchain? Blockchain is basically a growing list of records known as blocks that are linked together using cryptography. The various blocks contain a cryptographic hash of the previous block along with the timestamp and transaction data. Blockchain technology enables distributed public ledgers that hold immutable data in a secure and encrypted way and ensure that transactions can never be altered or modified. While Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are the most common examples of blockchain, there are many more upcoming use cases such as data storage, financial transactions, asset management, and so on. Now I'll be talking about a real life example of blockchain in the healthcare industry. There's a company called Simple Vital Healthcare that has come up with two different products, Connecting Care and Health Nexus, that uses blockchain. These two products are catering to various different needs of the healthcare industry. Connecting Care uses care coordination and financial forecasting to help providers in bundled payments. It is a strategic early use because it uses blockchain as an immutable audit trail. It enables hospitals to gather intel on what healthcare is needed and wanted by patients after they leave the hospital post their checkup. The next product, Health Nexus, is basically provides a broader scope to the Connecting Care product. Health Nexus opens up the possibility of individuals monetizing their medical data. What this basically means is now not only healthcare providers and hospitals have access to medical data of patients, but also that individuals have access to their own medical data, which they can then sell to the other providers and interested parties for money. This will revolutionize the healthcare industry because this makes Health Nexus a de facto marketplace for healthcare providers, researchers, and individuals to come together and exchange medical data in a safe and secure manner.
Hi, my name is Dhruv and I'm from Group 6. So I'll be talking about another real life example of blockchain in the healthcare industry, particularly in the field of claims management. So PokéDoc develops application program interface, that's an API for healthcare verticals such as claims, pharmacies, and identity management. It basically provides a secure network for various sources of patient data which it gathers from multiple sources. So in its demo, PokéDoc demonstrated how it can run an insurance claim eligibility check in merely seconds, what used to take hours or sometimes even days. In claims of monetary impact, this implementation of blockchain is essential in settlement of claims and billing management. Another prominent example is a California-based GEM, which allows patients, providers, and insurers to securely view patients' data in real time, improving speed and transparency throughout the claim process. The company has also partnered with Philips to explore how blockchain can be used to integrate data from sources such as employee wellness programs or even wearable health device monitors. Eventually, blockchain will have to be deployed in line with other technologies to create a more efficient healthcare environment and a full ecosystem.
Some of the promises of blockchain for these use cases include clinical trial data sharing and the ability for research participants to experience value discovery through personal health data monetization. Bidirectional clinical trial data sharing may serve as an on-ramp to allow more widespread patient access to data in the broader healthcare ecosystem. Clinical trials. Now, given the role of network efforts in many blockchain efforts, consortia and collaboration are key in this use case. The pharmaceutical industry has two notable blockchain efforts in the Innovative Medicines Initiative, the IMI. Blockchain-enabled healthcare and pharmaceuticals users software exchange blockchain project. The blockchain-enabled healthcare aims to establish a common blockchain ecosystem for pharmaceutical development, manufacturing, and distribution that provides an incentive and serves as the basis for all participants to engage, adopt, and benefit from this system. The PHUs is a non-profit organization which collaborates with the FDA, and the EMA, European Medicine Agency, and allows all participants to share and exchange information freely. Coming to data access, patients can be enabled to manage their medical records contributed by multiple providers or the organizations through electronic medical records, EMRs, and personal health records, PHRs. The important part, the health data monetization. Patients, research participants, and others could have access uh, and value benefits in the form of, say, fiat, cryptocurrency, equity, social capital to incentivize data sharing. And this has been done by many companies, such as uh, in the field of genomics, uh, Nebula, Lunar DNA, and Encrypon have done this before.
Now, blockchain can be used in insurance records and reporting. Some insurers are exploring how the blockchain distributed ledger technology could record real time changes to patient data. Such a system could help insurers and healthcare providers avoid massive fines due to the archaic record keeping. It can also improve the quality of care for patients who switch providers or insurers. The companies who are trying to solve this problem are Humana, United Health, and Optum. Those are working together on a pilot of blockchain tech to simplify provider directories and patient data management. Another use case of blockchain can be in reducing counterfeit pharmaceuticals. Now, counterfeit drugs take a staggering toll on a global health. The World Health Organization estimated that the 10% of the world's pharmaceuticals are counterfeit. This puts $75 billion in the pocket of illegal drug manufacturers responsible for an estimated 1 million deaths per year. The companies who are trying to solve this problem are BlockVerify, who are working on better tracking of drugs, increased transparency, and Innoplexus, one improving our drug provenance on the blockchain.
Hello, myself Gavit Barad, and I'll be talking about one new use case of blockchain in the medical industry. The concept is a medical data trading platform. The business model is typical of a platform-based model, where we used a platform to trade the trustworthy medical data between users and consumers, which are the companies or the industries. Our solution suggests collection three processes, which are collect and store. We collect all the medical reports and test reports, prescriptions data recorded or generated for the user, and they will be stored in the blockchain with the private ID of the user. The authorization step gives the consent, power, and the control of the data to the user. For getting authorization from the user to use the data by the companies or the organizations through virtual contracts stored in the blockchain. And the third step is monetization. The users get a fair share when the data is used by the research institute, pharmaceutical companies, and other equipment manufacturers. Benefits to the user: if the user is already healthy, then few of the benefits are lower expenses, as it can help you get lower insurance premium, because the insurance companies will charge you less premium if you are already healthy. Better job and pay. Many companies use pre-employment checkup before giving the offer letter to the employee. It helps in to maintain a safety at a workplace, as the new candidate should be free from medical conditions that could result in harming other people. It also helps them record and compile the health records so that it knows the existing medical conditions as well as the lifestyle, and what contagious diseases which could affect the other people also in the corporate. It also helps them to ascertain productivity and efficiency, and also the cost of the company is for the medical reimbursement can be calculated with the help of uh, the data. Also, the user get to pay low taxes. Government can provide relief to them if they are healthy. Many financial incentives are being planned by the governments all over the world. Other benefit, if the user has a medical condition, then obviously the first benefits from the first slide are not applicable to them. So the benefits for them will be from the pharmaceutical companies, because the pharma companies will be paying them as the drug trials take place before the drugs are introduced in the market. But currently, they rarely undergo the updates with the time, while the disease-causing germs constantly adapting and developing resistance to the drugs, so the data of the patient with the treatment they got and effects it had will help pharma companies to constantly update their formula according to the needs and stay competitive in the market. Similarly, a medical practitioner will be in better position to offer medical advice to the patients based on the inferences from the previous patient responses. Medical research organizations and colleges will be paying it for the data and to do research so that they can tackle the new challenges coming. That's it. Thank you.
Today I'd be talking about the use case of blockchain in healthcare industry. Precision medicine, which can be described as the medical care designed to optimize efficiency or therapeutic benefit for particular groups of patients, especially by using the genetic and molecular profiling. According to the Precision Medicine Initiative, precision medicine is an emerging approach for disease treatment and prevention that takes into account individual variability in genes, environment, and lifestyles of each person. This approach will allow doctors and researchers to predict more accurately which treatment and prevention stages for a particular disease will work in which group of people. It is in contrast to one fits all approach, in which disease treatment and prevention strategies are developed for the average person with less consideration for the differences between individuals. AI shows great potential for precision medicine. However, the quality and feasibility of artificial intelligence has been constrained and limited. Blockchain technologies get increasingly powerful and robust as they become coupled with AI in various real world healthcare solutions. Machine learning and deep learning are the main driving ingredients for AI domain, which is also relentlessly improving with the advancement of automation. The more data we feed to the machine, the more is the ability a machine will gain to classify or predict patterns accurately. One of the greatest opportunities that blockchain offers is to accelerate precision medicine. Specifically, patient-centric identity empowers the patient with right to consent to and choose how to use their data in exchange for health services or even compensation. It also provides audibility of whom, when, and where personal health data are utilized. For example, based on our discussions with patient advocacy groups, patients who suffer from rare, chronic, or terminal diseases are more incentivized to find or contribute to a therapy or treatment. However, these same patients often do not have access to or portability their healthcare profiles, which can inform clinical trial matching, access to potential experimental treatment, or aid in drug discovery. New AI models for precision medicine must be tested to ensure accuracy. A healthcare organization doing this alone may take months or years to adequately test and establish sufficient trust in a new model for it to be deployed and used for patient care. Blockchain enables a new method for collaboration where multiple healthcare organizations in a consortium can collaborate on testing a new model, each sharing inference results, validation of results, and enabling the consortium to perform more testing in a shorter time frame, building trust in the new model faster, and enabling its use and realization of the association benefits sooner. This kind of open, near real time, transparent collaboration on AI for precision medicine across a consortium can also detect errors or bias models faster, enabling remediation sooner and minimizing wasted effort that would otherwise spent on a faulty med.
Blockchain adoption in the healthcare industry requires consensus across multiple parties and needs to have representation from all segments of the pharmaceutical value chain to ensure end-to-end operability, scalability, and connectivity. According to Healthcare Weekly's Global Blockchain and Healthcare Report, The adoption of the blockchain technology could save the healthcare industry up to $100 to $150 billion per year by 2025 in data breach related cost, IT cost, operation cost, support function cost, and personnel cost, and through a reduction in frauds and counterfeit products. When all said and done, blockchain in healthcare is all about removing the middleman and hence removing the potential mistakes made by the middleman. It is a super promising technology which can help solve some of the most pressing problems the entire healthcare and pharma industries are facing on a daily basis. The practice will initially establish an effective governance organization, an approach to enable continuous improvement and open competition among service providers while ensuring that critical factors like data integrity, privacy, regulatory compliance, and efficiency are built into a healthcare foundation.